Hi guys, in this video I just want to talk about a video. Huge shout out to Bartlex Live. He's the one that basically made me do that he didn't make me, but he's the one that inspired me to make my own opinion and my own thoughts about what he did, because he just released a video not too long ago basically talk about Minecraft's next upcoming golden age. Cause right, I do agree with him on his latest video where he talks about how he thinks that there's going to be another huge in maybe a year time or in 1 or 2 years time there might be another huge golden age for Minecraft, because he points some things out such as the Happy Ghast and the Spring to Life game drop. So he put together the Chase Disguise game drop and the Spring to Life game drop and all of that. And like he also noticed that King B Dogs is basically hasn't been all that active on social media at all for a long time, for a while. And he's the one that made the Aether mod, and he's also the one that made the Warden for the Wild update and all of that. And basically, I do agree with his points, and I do think also, I just have a gut feeling that behind the scenes, Mojang is working on something huge, but they want it to be a big, huge update because they have before released multiple, like they have before released a huge May theme. Mojang has before released a huge major theme update during the summer. Then during that time, they also released game drops as well, and they did say themselves that game drops. Mojang did say themselves that basically huge updates that we used to get are not out of the table. They can still happen along with these drops. So these updates and drops, they're supposed to still be happening. So updates, the huge updates we used to be getting, like the Tricky Trials update, the Nether update, the Caves and Cliffs update, like those types of updates, we are supposed to still be getting them. We are still supposed to be getting them, but it's just may taking a while because they want to also release stuff fast, but they also want to have a huge update. And they said that it's not like they said themselves. Mojang did say themselves that basically they don't want to release a huge update every single year anymore. But it will still happen. But it may not just be every year. They release a huge update. So like last year we got Tricky Trials. We didn't get an update this year. A huge major theme update. So maybe next year during the summer, maybe next summer, maybe summer 2026 or summer 2027, we may be getting a huge major theme update releasing during the summer. Because, well, I just think that it still is possible because with how small these game drops have been. Like the only major big huge game drop we have gotten was the Garden Awakens, and that was back in December of last year or the year before. I forgot when it released. But so far we've gotten like two game drops that basically haven't been all that huge, all that massive. All that this Bring to Life game drop added was like just retextured pigs, cows, chickens, and just added some foliage and just added some more sound to the biomes to make it more immersive. They just added in more immersion to the biomes, and also just retextured cows, pigs, and chickens. Like they didn't add in a lot within the Spring to Life game drop, and in our summer drop, the Chase the Skies game drop, the only thing they added was the Happy Ghast. They only added the Happy Ghast. That was like our only one new feature. They did not add in any new blocks or anything. The only other thing that is notable is the lead change. The crafting recipe for the lead, along with the saddle being craftable. Like those are the only changes, along with the lead being more advanced and more stronger, and just overall more reliable. Like just think about it. Just really think about it. why would Mojang do all of that? Why would Mojang make us a rideable mount that flies, that also 4 players can get on, that you can then tether upon a boat with a chest, and then, like, that means that Mojang wants you to be able to go to places that would be hard to access, without a mount that flies. And they want you to be able to get to that place by a mount that flies that can also carry items and 4 players. You and your friends. They also want this to be like multi-platformable, and they also want this to be like multiplayerable. I don't know what that word means, but you guys probably get what I'm talking about. But still, like, just really think about, why have we been getting all these small drops? Why have we been getting all these small drops recently? Like, these updates have been so small that they've been able to fix a lot of huge bugs, usually 100% positive. But why have these been small? And, like, if you really think about what these drops mean, this means that they are working on something huge behind the scenes. They are working on something huge behind the scenes. We do know that because of how small these game drops have been. They have been incredibly small, and they've been releasing these every 3 or so months. So they don't take that long to make and produce and push out there. It only takes them like 3 months to release them. So I think since it only takes like 3 months per game drop, that means that gives them some time to also work on more things behind the scenes for a huge update. And like Barlex, he did say maybe we'll get a end update. It's just taking some time because King B Dogs and Mojang they want it to be even huger and even bigger than the Nether update. They want the end update to be as huge and as big as everyone is expecting it to be, with how much the community has been wanting the end update, and ever since the Nether update fueled the end update hype. Mojang wants us to make us happy, and they want us to make us proud, and they want it to be the best that it can ever be. And so, really, that's why I think that's why I agree with Barlex that the next golden age is right around the corner, and I think within the next 2 years, we're going to be seeing massive things happening to Minecraft. I think by 2027, we're going to have our first huge update ever in a while. Like, I think by then, we're going to have a lot of cool things. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some of the mob vote losers in the game, besides the Copper Golem, because he just got added last week. So who knows what the future holds? It's unpredictable, and you can never predict it. It can always change in an instant. So that's why I don't like that's why I don't like predicting about the future. But it's also, I'd say, at the same time, pretty interesting and pretty fun to think about the future. But I think within the next 2 years or within the 1 year, we're going to be getting, maybe next summer or the summer after that, maybe summer 2026 or summer 2027, we might actually have another full main theme update for the summer. That's like a huge update that they can then market. But who knows? Like, I think this year's Minecraft Live during the fall, and also next year's Minecraft Live during the spring, will be huge, because I think either this Minecraft Live or our first Minecraft Live in 2026, they will announce a whole new feature for the summer huge update. Either 2026 or 2027 is when I'm thinking we're going to get a huge update for Minecraft again, because why else have these drops been so small with not a lot of features? Like, why didn't Chase the Skies give us more blocks and more features than just a happy ghast? Like, really think, I know on Bedrock they did get vibrant visuals, but besides that, besides vibrant visuals, the only new thing is the dry ghast block, don't know what the small one is called. The gasling, and then the happy gas. That's like only 3 new additions. Like, that's like nothing. That shouldn't take them that long to code in. That shouldn't take them that long to code in to the actual game. Along with the Spring to Life game drop. That shouldn't have also basically took them forever to develop because they just had to retexture a cow, pig, and chicken. They just had to retexture them, and that's it, and made them spawn and change where they and add where they spawn. They also just had to give the chicken a new egg, and giving the chicken a new egg is not that hard. They have a whole development. They have a huge team. You do have to you do have to know that Mojang has a huge development team behind them. They have a huge team on Java and Bedrock. So who knows? Maybe one part of the team is working on a huge update behind the scenes, and it's just not ready for them to release it in Java snapshots or previews and betas through an experimental toggle. Maybe it's just not done yet, and they just don't want to do it yet because it's not polished enough, and they don't want to show us yet until it's actually ready and polished enough, and they have enough things that they can release in one swoop, in one gush. Like, it wouldn't surprise me that next year or the following year, in January, or by January, February, either February or March of 2026 or 2027, I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting a lot more features, a lot more quicker, and brand new features a lot more quicker. Like, I wouldn't be surprised about that because, well, really, of how small these shops are. And if these shops are going to be just as small as Spring to Life and the Chase Disguise, if they're going to continue being this small, then that means that it gives them more time behind the scenes to work on even more cooler stuff for maybe a huge update for summer of some year. We just don't know that. So huge shout to again to Barlax Live for bringing up this conversation because, well, it is such a very interesting one. Because why else would King B Dogs and many other developers be inactive on social media for such a long time after King B Dogs developed the Aether mod along with the Warden, the Deep Dark? Like, why else would he be inactive on social media along with a lot of other developers? Like, really think about it. Why would he be inactive? Like, he is a developer. He helps code the game and adds things in. Like, I think that maybe him and some other people might actually be working on some stuff. And plus, he tried to Waddles because he also thinks from some interviews that we're going to get some biome vote losers in the game soon. From an interview we got not too long ago. But and maybe in this upcoming drop for fall 2025, we might actually be getting all of the mob vote losers in the actual game. Maybe not all of them, but maybe maybe a pretty good decent amount of them. Maybe we'll have the Copper Golem, maybe the Glare, maybe some other mobs, like maybe the Moo Bloom would be a cool mob that I think they're hinting at that they're going to add in. Maybe they're in this drop. Who knows? But yeah, I just wanted to just wanted to come here and chat about maybe the next golden age and the next huge step for Minecraft because I just found this video in my recommendations video and also I'm subscribed to him, so he just in my subscription feed. I just saw it and I just wanted to make a video, give you my opinion and my thoughts on it because it's such a cool and interesting topic to make a video about because I wanted to give my feedback and my opinion on it. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new because we're trying to hit 400 subscribers before August. If we can hit 400 subscribers before August, that'd be appreciated. It's only the start of August, so I bet we can do it if we all come together. So yeah, make sure you leave a like on the video if you like these videos where I just talk about stuff and just chat. So yeah, so yeah, I know you like the video and want more. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you soon. My next one. So take care, guys. Peace. Have a nice day. Have a nice night.